The video topic is array in Java, and the video date is 21 July. Basically, the array is an object which contain element of a similar data type. Additionally, the element of an array are stored in a continuous memory location. It is a data structure where we store similar elements. We can store only fixed set of element in a Java array. Array uh, in Java is index based. The first element of an array is stored at the zeroth index, and second element is stored on first index, and so on. Unlike C and C++, we can get the length of the array using the length member. In C or C++, we need to use the size of operator. But in the Java, array is an object of a dynamically the object is a dynamic array is an object of a dynamically generated class. Java array inherits the object class and implement the uh, resizable as well as clonable interfaces. We can store primitive values of object in an array in Java, like a C, C++. We can also create a single dimensional or multi-dimensional array in Java. The advantage of array is the first advantage is code optimization, and second advantage is random access. But optimization means it make the code optimize. We can retrieve or store the data efficiently, and the random access means we can get an array located at the index position. And there is an one disadvantage of an array. There is a size limit. That means we can store only fixed size of element in array. It does not grow its size at a runtime. To solve this problem, collection framework is used in Java, which grow automatically. In the array, there are two types of array. The first one is a single dimensional array, and the second one is a multi dimensional array. That means a 2D array. And the next is a for each loop for a Java array, means we can also print the Java array using for each loop. The for each loop print the array element one by one. It hold an array element in a variable, then execute the body of the loop. And the next is a passing array to a method in Java. We can pass the Java array to a method, so that we can reuse the same logic on any array. And the next is anonymous array in Java. That means Java support the feature of anonymous array. So we do not need to declare the array while passing an array to the method to the method. Okay. And the next is array index out of bound exception. That means the Java virtual machine, means JVM, throws an array index out of bound exception if the length of the array in negative equal to the array size or generate then the array size while traversing an array. That time array index out of bound exception is an occur. The next is a multi-dimensional array in Java. That means a 2D array or such a name as a matrix. In such case, data is stored in a row and column based index. That means matrix format. And the next is a jagged array in Java. Jagged array means if we are creating the odd number of a column in a 2D array is known as a jagged array. In other words, it is an array of array. It is an array of an array, different number of columns. Uh, and the next is what is the class name of a Java array? In Java, uh, an array of object for a array object, a proxy class is created whose name can be obtained by get class dot get name get class method dot get name method on the object. uh, Copying and the next is copying a Java array. That means we can copy an array to another by the array copy method of a system class cloning an array in Java. That means Java array implements the clonable interface. We can create the clone of the Java array. If we create the clone of a single dimensional array, it creates the deep copy of the Java array. It means it will copy the copy the actual value. But if we create the clone of a multi-dimensional array, it create the shadow copy of the Java array, which means it copies the references. Copy the references. Thank you.